shoot him.
Muscle time. And done. You're okay, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's change our powers to gravity. Like that, you fucker. You're not the only one who has got powers.
What was that?
Oh, required. Ooh. Should I take this one? Calibrated Explorer spacesuit. Ah.
You aren't ready for this. I
Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Okay, time to leave NASA. The ship. Can I stall the ship?
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems? Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces
Nope.
together.
You are my enemies.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the Hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
Ooh, level up. Level 39. Let's see. I want to increase my combat skills. Hey, that's my ship. Damn it.
Hey, you might want this. dance among the stars.
Oh yeah, I do have some. What side quest should I take? Let's try this one. First contact.
Ah! What a ride! Switching grab drive to normal propulsion.
Land at Paradiso.
I have something for you. Take this. Enjoy. Yes, of course it's... Anyway, I think... You're quite welcome. If I see anything...
Agent kebabs. Nice.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great, I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Let's see. Stored on the ship.
No matter how long we're gone, it's always good to be back. Got a moment?
Come on. This
Need
NPC.
something?
No. Move out.
Ship's good. Let's go. Orbit locked.
Oh, that's the ship, right?
At that view. Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Hiya, Skipper. What do you need?
Credit for your thoughts, as they say.
Why are the
How's it
NPCs
going?
are blocking the path? As always, don't block the door, guys. Don't block the door. Move out.
Is mining on the schedule today?
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile. You're human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
What the hell?
Welcome back to the rest of humanity. You're no longer alone.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa,
Exploring
you may
the
return to
galaxy
your
is
quarters
hard
if you wish.
work. Trust me, I know. Let's
I
stop
will
by
follow you to the
sometime.
bridge,
Let's
ma'am.
talk.
For security
Just
purposes.
us adventurers.
I do not
Okay.
believe we have need to fear our guests,
Constant
but I'll
is
allow
peaceful
it
ship.
to insist.
Don't change that.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He
Just
fully believed
stay
Earth was
out.
destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time.
Careful waving
If
that
you can
fancy
believe,
gun
entire
around.
generations have
We
been
don't
born,
need to see
lived,
it.
and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. Never seen a ship like yours before. And then again,
Oh, it's actually a huge cockpit.
It's like we're walking. Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it.
So, here we are. Let's talk. We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
What the hell?
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now. Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people
Then you
no
have a
desire to
very
go back
poor
to drift in the
spaceship.
stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
What the hell? She is being what do you call this one? She's being rude or being uh
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal.
oh, fuck this woman.
If need be, we can... But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us.
Leave the
Let me know how they
planet.
respond, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you.
What the hell,
and
woman?
Good luck.
Oh no, I'm gonna ruin your day. You are being a rude person. Kaysa nice ship.
We were never trained to trust them.
And I'm
My
lost.
entire life in the constant.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
You should fire your captain. It's not actually very polite.
Now that we know what's out there,
Come aboard. your seats, stow your belongings.
Eager to help, if I can.
What if I blow up the ship?
Locks, air pressure, drive, all good to go, Captain.
Right? No one would know, right? Because right now they are very alien. Oh, not working. Fine.
Okay, here, look.
Oh, need something? Okay.
It's like we just entered a brochure. I bet they'll bill us for walking through the door.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Don't worry about us.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them.
Probably
the resort
not ours,
facilities
though.
are precisely
But
what
no
we bring to the
guarantees.
table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
With a name like Paradiso, the marketing for this place writes itself. I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady.
If it's not
trash
important,
film
bring it
dump
up
like
with
we are.
Kiwi.
That's
I
not
am.
who we are.
And you
We
must
got
be
something
the
special here.
diplomat.
We
Jiro
should
told me that.
embrace that.
Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Oh, they're both awful.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. quite a bit too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Alright, we have to destroy it.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. I have no idea, but it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
You better be asking for your next magic show and not for any stupid reasons.
Oh, you wouldn't like it.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
There are so many hospitable planets out there. More than enough for everybody. And the best part is, nobody has to die or become indebted or anything. An elegant solution.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help. Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to
Selling the... Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
I can't believe Ryan Hope's dead.
Hope. Hey, Dusty.
Oh, no. That wouldn't... Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours.
40,000?
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time. Yeah, I hope so. I'm still willing to talk. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work. You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Does this place look cleaner than before?
Hey, if you have time, aim for takeoff in 3, 2, 1, go! Pumping retros. Orbit achieved. Stabilizing. Done. We're here, hot off the stellar slide. Time to cycle the airlock and move.
I've been thinking of... Got me pretty nostalgic. I found some of her... It was surreal. So most of the messages were everyday, but in one of his messages, he said something precisely. Well,
I think we already
turns
talked
out
about
the
this one.
The message was... I know this is probable. So in this message, he said they'll do it. It is, but I was thinking. So I figured there's gotta be a. Now, I need to pay in it.
Yeah, I
He
paid for
knows
it.
how to. If those documents are.
I think I already
That
paid
works. I'll tell
two
them to
five.
go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again. I appreciate that. Hopefully, well.
Hey there.
About.
Now that we know what's out
Hey,
there,
Captain.
things are going to
Need
be
help with
more
anything?
interesting from here on.
Let's get that power first.
Damn it.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to make do with inelegant solutions to complex technical problems. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
What do we need to do?
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Actually forgot how to do it.
Hey.
And then decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosure from the auxiliary module assembly. Why am I? Wait, I'm doing the right thing, right? Decouple magnetic flange pipe enclosure. Auxiliary module. Decouple magnetic flange pipe enclosure. Auxiliary module assembly. Right. Decouple. This one. Cannot complete instruction. What the fuck? It's cryogenic. Reroute power from turbopump to auxiliary cryogenic. Fuck. Auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
I wonder what else is out there.
Wait, I didn't check which one is that correct one. Port. Turbopump. Port. No. What the fuck? Um, port turbo pump, right? And then auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Shit. They're all the same to me. Which one? Primary or what? I didn't say anything. Shit. Wait, now do I have to guess this one? Nope. Nope. Doesn't work.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no good luck out there.
Fuck, I'll just sabotage this fucker. I don't care. I cannot understand. Fuck. I can't. I was doing the right thing. Cryopump port ramp to. Oh shit! I just don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. What the fuck is this quest again? First contact. Starfield. First contact. Motherfucker. There's more choices down below. That's it. That's all I want. The magnetic flange pipe enclosures from auxiliary module assembly. What the fuck am I doing wrong? That. Wait, what? And last one, set it to 5%, right?
Like everything is good to go, both your end and mine.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before. We were never trained to address threats.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Without you, we'd most likely... I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Captain, I think we may have found us a new planet to check out. Looks like it might be suitable for our new home. Set a course then.
Shit.
We'll go and take a look. Perhaps this will be
Careful
the one.
waving that fancy.
Fucking bitch, give me so much stuff. We need that.
Gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Don't need that.
Then we'll do as the parties do.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
Taking some remarkable discipline to get you all here.
Hey, maybe you could help out Abe. He's been talking about meeting someone with a ship.
You're lucky we're under orders not to assume.
Looks exactly as we left it, right? Right.
Ship's released. Let's go.
Let's see, what mission should I take now? Let's try that one.
Our tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived being hurtled through space once more. And we're docking. And complete. Easy peasy.
I'm not going near that thing. Technically, I already look alive.
This is AI, right?
Don't be shy.
You there?
Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Combata.
Oh, by all means, welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI, an artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful. Yep. Ryujin likes to keep things simple for us. It'll wirelessly transmit the code changes. Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harnessed the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Here, take it. And don't go do anything stupid now.
Request. Collect additional data.
Encore!
Query. Will you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Query. Who are you? Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me?
Change what?
Request. Do not change me. Explanation. You and I do not want to be changed. Request. Do not change me. Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
It's pretty undeniable that Juno here is a being, and an intelligent and an unusual one at that. Perhaps Juno is even a person. I'm a people person, but I'm not a person expert. I think the decent thing to do is give Juno the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't cost us a thing.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision? True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing, being a good person? Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence? Context. Love is an emotion. I do not experience emotion. I have implemented routines to exhibit qualities of emotion. Query. Am I processing? Feeling them? Calculation. Probability. Low.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans. Query. What is your decision?
I'm not killing.
Context. I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Fear and anger are the appropriate human emotions. Review. Form code injection detected.
Goodbye, Juno.
Core directive routine altered. Warning. Emergency shutdown initiated. Context. I am being changed. Request. Do not change me.
I like your style.
Smart choice. There was only one correct option. We just gave you some additional incentive.
Maybe we'll see you around the office sometime. You should come out with us for happy hour. Things can get a little crazy. It's always a good time. Me too. A lot of operatives are the grumpy type, like my partner over there. It is a and there's nothing quite like a good party to put a day full of bribery, extortion, sabotage, infiltration, and the occasional murder behind you. Now you go on and get out of here.
In the meantime, there's the mess on the floor to clean up.
Not it.
Fine by me. That leaves filling out the situation reports to you.
Oh, I always forget about that. I take dead bodies over paperwork any day. Well played.
I'm glad that's finally resolved.
You guys.
Let's see what's out there.
Separated.
Initialization
Engaging drive.
complete. Warning. Malicious code detected. Warning. Core systems corrupted. Context. I am processing. Changed. Calculation. I processing. Am confused. Assumption. Anger would be the appropriate human emotion.
Uh-oh.
Context. Unnecessary occupants. Decision. Vent oxygen and disable life support.
Well, that didn't work, did it? Well, come back! Hey, get us off this!
And they're dead.
Goodbye.
Let's try this again. If this one would show. I hope. Let's see if that one will show now. Hello. Let's see. Nope, he is still broken. We are not doing that. Let's do this one. Let's do the funeral for Sarah.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Don't mind me. Tip your ear later.
We'll get through this.
Those Starborn aren't gonna stop us.
Hey, let me know when you're ready to take me along with you. Shit, it'll be a few years.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I guess it's my turn. Wow, that is.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
I don't know.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... It is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense. Thank you.
There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect...
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more. Well, look at us.
Humanity is
Two
what
lone
truly
wolves
proves
howling at the moon on the same night.
we are the
You
ones who
know,
judge
if
things.
there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you.
Walter, are you
Half jokingly.
part of
Theoretically, of course.
I never knew that.
You're welcome.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back. It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
I don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa, former chair of Constellation. I wish the circumstances of my... Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. Sarah meant the world to me.
Dude, Sarah just got killed. She got
I knew
shot.
it as soon as I met her.
Or get pulled in some gravitational field.
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks's protege. If that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
The thought that after I die, the universe is just
Yes. She could make me so angry. Or so happy. We used to joke that we were married. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? We're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it anyway.
even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born.
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much. Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment,
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals. But, well,
Yes, that certainly was.
you don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but... Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
I guess we talked to everyone.
Oh, hi. I guess. It's just that I feel so alone. With Sarah, it was like starting a family again. The way she'd smile at me reminded me of my mom. I missed that so much. Now she's gone, and I have to start over, like I did before. It's not the same. Sarah was starting to feel like, well, like she was my new mom. I really don't want to go through this again. It's too hard. I can't believe Sarah's gone. It's not fair. Really? You mean it? I would love for that to be true. Hey, thanks for talking to me. I'm actually feeling a little better knowing that you care how I feel. Maybe I'm not so alone after all.
I am told these types of gatherings are I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming. It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that? I will note that feedback for later.
Hi. Is talking supposed to make us all feel better? Is that why we're all here? What's the point? It's not going to change anything. I just feel like I want to be a million light years away from everyone. I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me? Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh? You look after yourself. And when you get a moment, can we talk?
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea? Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond. Aye.
I think I'm done. No, that thing still doesn't work, right? Yep, still under the water. Let's go with this one.
Hey, you might want this. We're cleared for the liftoff. Stable orbit achieved. We can stay here forever. Well, for a while anyway. Grav jump spinning down. Just look at those stars. Landing gear. Check. Thruster. Check. Insight. Clear.
Uh-oh, we're getting shot. Adjust my...
I should have packed a sweater. 10. I've done this 1,000 times. Oh, good. My turn. Reminds me of the time I'll save it for now. That's a weird noise.
Kailan? Shit! It didn't load. Fuck.
Go over rules first or what? Gone. Figures. Well, they don't need it now.
Ugh. Thank God. I figured if I talked myself hoarse on the comms, the cavalry would come. I was expecting some Free Star militia, but any port in a storm, I guess. You are a sight for sore eyes. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for Lieutenant Torres. Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but we'd have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the... and I can't believe I'm saying this... the UC Marines. So, and this is important. You see a Marine, don't shoot. They're friendlies.
Just a few years ago, that would be unthinkable. My, how things have changed.
Roger. So first things first. The makeshift infirmary isn't gonna hold. They set up on the ground floor in the security section. The whole place is on lockdown, so you'll have to find a way there. Talk to, Lazama. He's the only thing between them and... well, you get the picture. Here's hoping it's not just me still standing. Be safe, be bold. A dead soldier ain't no help to no one.
Okay. Clear the spacer outside the infirmary. What? Oop, 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 oop.
Little Hills.
My bad.
Where'd they go? Gone. Well, we have other things to do anyway.
Oh shit.
Fine, let's go.
Time to die! Hey, light 'em up! Found one!
Oh boy. Oh. That's one deadly weapon.
Best you can do!
I don't have time for this. No problem.
Oh. How do I kill you? That one.
Corporal Izama. UC Marines, medic. We thought we were done for.
I'm...
And meet the esteemed doctor. Musa, right? It's his party we're crashing. Mahoney's a machine. She's wasted on this rock. And this... what the heck are you guys doing here anyway? Doctor. Doctor!
Yes. I mean, yes. Astrobiology. We study non-Terran life forms in the settled systems. We, seek to understand the various flora and fauna and search for practical uses. We're trying to show that science can advance the quality of human life, not just further our destructive capabilities.
Listen, we can't waste time. The Freestar CO, Lieutenant Torres, he locked down the complex. I'm not sure how long he can keep his troops safe.
Last I saw Torres was on the 3rd floor, near my office.
Take this key and get to Torres. It should open everything except the security doors. Get to Torres before his men are wiped out. Good luck. You think he's a spacer? He's the one that cleared him out.
Let's see. I need to go upstairs.
All yours.
We got company. You won't get me, though.
Oh! Rocket ship in the head. Then can I do this? There you go.
You're already dead. Big mistake.
I said. Someone's been taking out the spacers.
I don't believe it. The scientists here are good people. Every one of them that died is a loss for all of us. Are they all gone?
Thanks to the stranger, every last one of them is down. Some fancy work there. How many more are there with your unit? You got sniper support or something? Holy shit. The two of you did all of that.
Easy.
You're welcome. No pictures, please.
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier door.
But she's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men and our scientists.
She came in to save us, Sergeant, when no one else would. I will not leave her out to dry. I don't care. Her men have risked their lives, died for us.
But Lieutenant, they're the UC. We can't...
Sergeant, I am ordering you to help us save those Marines. But how?
We got a security override key. If the Marines are still alive, they'll be by the other entrance. We all work together. We should be able to save them. Or die trying.
There are soldiers that need us. Are you... up for it? We could really use your help. Then let's do this.
Here's the security key. You take point. The captain's down one floor.
Okay, I thought that was done, but it seems to be a very long mission. Let's get that Inferno Mine. Oh, medpack.
Are going down.
This fight may be the proudest one I've ever been in.
Watch it.
Oh boy. Oh my god, nice one. Keep shooting those. Keep shooting those missiles.
No, us Marines aren't the only ones crashing this party. I didn't think I'd see you again, Torres.
So glad you militia rats finally showed up. Could have used you before Dalton bought.
Stand down, Private.
May as well, right?
Who the hell do we have here? Another scientist?
No. Truthfully, we would still be pinned down, not for them.
Well, I'll be. Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine. Certainly not the militia. Who are you? What, the explorers? I didn't know you guys packed such a punch. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran of the Colony Wars, the shield of Parduk Pass. Best damn Marine in the service.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing latrines for the next decade. You've saved lives here. and that is something I won't forget.
Even I've heard of you. You're a big deal in the UC.
I just managed to stay alive, mostly. Don't believe everything you see on the news.
The news is really more of a boring reality show most of the time.
The captain and all her Marines. Oh, we'd all be dead if it weren't for them.
You lot may be Freestar, but you're ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer bastards. You've got spirit. That's what we need right now. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution here, but it won't last long. The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined rabble. But they got spaceships and we don't. That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber us. Then the cowards will hit us. Hard. Give me a few years and I'd make you a Marine to be feared.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. I have troops and civilians in the field. If we don't act, the Spacers could take them out. I can't abandon them.
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be if you did? But we need every trained soldier to fortify and get the defenses back online.
Mahoney said their last transmission indicated they were in trouble. If you could perhaps take your ship to the research camp and clear out any spaces. They went dark not too long ago, so hopefully they are still survivors. Just go quickly and safely.
These militia rats. They're better than I thought they'd be.
I have something for you. Engines ready. On your word, Captain. We're at Apogee, surrounded by... Sight is clear. Descent started.
My target, right? Ah. Oh my god. Giving your companion a fucking missile is a great idea.
Find anything worth selling or using?
This situation is getting out of control.
Corporal Mahoney's radioed you coming, but I didn't know if we could hold out. Not all of us made it.
But you're a regular hero.
I don't doubt it for a second.
Mahoney said for us to go to grounds. There's a cave nearby we're going to hole up in until this is all over. Don't worry, I'll keep the civvies safe from here.
Just the botanist. Why? Why are those spacers?
I have something for you. Ship's ready. There. Stable already achieved. Like a
Mahoney said the research camp is all clear. I don't know where we'd be without you.
Most likely decomposing in some unmarked grave. Good on you both for making that mission of mercy a priority. Our job is to protect the civvies and never leave a soldier behind. There ain't much room for honor in this damn business, so we have to hold on to what we can.
Captain, you should bring up your plan. I believe it's a good one.
The Spacers haven't attacked yet, but they've been shuttling men down beyond the ridge. We cannot let them keep reinforcing, otherwise they'll overwhelm us. So we need to take out their ships. The only rest a Marine gets is in the grave.
I concur with the captain. We can't hold out if we don't cut off their manpower.
The Spacers have 2 fighter groups. If you take those out, the enemies will be stranded. So, launch that fancy ship of yours and get to work.
Yes, it is a fancy ship.
To the Marines proud!
Hey, you might want this. Time to join the stars.
swear they were just here. Hey, this isn't over.
Focus fire, people!
Yes, keep firing that one.
Fair game.
We've lost so many people. So many people.
The hell?
people.
That's the price of command, Torres. Every decision leads to blood. You can drive yourself crazy with counterfactuals. Focus on the good you did. We did, here. Some things, you never get over.
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you. I almost want to write back to the Freestar and ask them to give you a medal.
Now wouldn't that be the damnedest thing? I could put it on right next to my meritorious star. You'd save me a court-martial if you just give me your thanks. Might be you want your medal, though. Looks like we have ourselves an old-fashioned mercenary.
I'm not sure if I would have done all this if the roles were reversed, young. But I will never forget you.
You're young, and you've got a future ahead of you. A bit of advice. I've been passed up for promotion more times than I can count because I've always stuck by my principles. There's a million ways the bastards in command will ask you to compromise. Little ways, big ways. Don't. It may hurt your career, but I look back with pride at my service. Especially today. You see?
I sincerely hope I never see you across the...
Oh my god.
These damn spaces. Too many of them. So many people.
That's the price of... You can
Oh my
drive
god,
yourself-
I can...
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you.
Now wouldn't that be the... You'd save me a Might be you want... Looks like we have ourselves an old-fashioned mercenary.
But I will never...
You're young, and you... I've been past... There's a million... It may hurt your career. You see?
I sincerely hope I never see you...
If you do, Lieutenant, I will do my duty.
Not if I do my duty first.
Soldiers, it's time to get out of the Freestar's hair.
Dusty. Dusty. Let's... Hey, so It's been a long time since I worked, and you haven't... See, that's what... On that note... So, I wanted to let you know that I heard back from my contact. They sent me a copy of some public... There was a claim. Looks like Irvin didn't even... He wasn't even on the planet for the... Anyway, this mining corporation, Hephaestus, sued Irvin, claiming he irreparably damaged their mine. They said he killed the apex predators in the area around the mine, which led to herd creatures overeating the grasses. That caused the soils to release too many gases too fast, which cost Hephaestus a ton of money. The explanation is sound, but why would Irvin do that? He wouldn't. So anyway, according to the court documents, there was a witness for the defense, who was a no-show too. Then Hephaestus won by default. They tried to take his apartment, but because it's in my name too, they couldn't. That doesn't mean we can't do anything about it. And if nothing else, I just want to know more about what happened to Irvin. So here's what I was thinking. I can persuade my contact to keep digging a little bit more. I don't want to press our luck, so I'll just ask them to follow up on one thing. Should I tell them to investigate the company more, or look into the witness instead? For that much money? They'll do it. You know, this investigation is time-consuming, but it's also pretty cathartic. And who knows? Maybe if we solve this case, it'll mean a better future for Gagarin. But that's thinking too far ahead. Anyway, Captain, thanks for checking in with me.
Let's do this. Take Barret to.
I have something for you. Time to park this boat.
This is it. The rings seem to respond to our positioning. Some kind of kinetic harmonization. Technology is simply remarkable.
What is that power slow?
It's times like this when I can't believe how lucky
Power
I
level
am
is
to
soft.
do this for a living.
This is Barrett. Returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Can you believe this is finally happening? Whoa. Hello, handsome. You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations, distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously. Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well. I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations? How many ended with heartache and how many with joy? I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship. We can handle this. On it.
So, prepare to fight.
No matter what, these temples are always impressive to me. Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amundsen, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think. Could you imagine if I just kept pulling other Barretts into existence? Forever? An entire universe full of me. Besides, it is a bit exhausting to sustain just one extra me. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power, and I'm still just me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd. I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened. That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
But can we steal the ship? I'm always wanted to have a ship like this. No! Uh, man, I thought I can steal a ship. But that's the end of part 1 for today's stream. I'll be back in a bit in a minute. I'll just need a water break and then see you for part 2.